A little update on that fever I mentioned in the last video. I'd say I'm probably 75% better, maybe a little less. I don't know. I still kind of sort of feel like shit, but not as bad as I as I was feeling a couple of days ago when I recorded that last video. Jesus Christ, that was a terrible fever I had. I would say my nose, it's still clawed, but it's not as bad as it was a couple of days ago. But anyways, let me get into the actual topic of the video. Moving away from fevers and boogers and shit. High school. I don't like high school. Um, if you were to ask me 2 years ago what I thought about my high school, I would tell you it was fucking amazing. So many kids, so many of the kids in there are really cool. I have a lot of friends, and I could enjoy talking to a lot of people. And overall, high school was a great experience back in 10th grade. Now, not so much. Not so much. I made a video last year about my junior year in high school, and I said it wasn't that great. And I'd say this year, senior year, the year that a lot of people say is supposedly the best year in high school is easily my worst year in high school. Well, first off, most of those kids I mentioned, the really cool ones that I was friends with and all, most of them are gone now. They've either transferred high schools or have already graduated last year because a lot of the kids I was friends with were a year older than me. So I'm kind of back to where I was back in freshman year. Remember those videos I made back in my freshman year of high school? Jesus, those videos are 3 years old now. Hard to believe, but still. If you were around back then, that is. A lot of those videos are privated now. I made a couple of videos about, how, I was very lonely in high school. I didn't have a lot of friends, and, the videos about my anxiety in general, things like that. And I'm not going to say, like, my anxiety isn't as bad as it was back in freshman year or anything, but still, I don't really talk to many people in high school now. I don't really have too many friends. I have a couple, but they're not as fun as the ones I had. The ones I was talking to back in sophomore and junior year. No offense to those people, but still, they're kind of more kept to themselves more so than the ones I was talking to in the years previous to this one. And, it's just not as fun. And, again, I'm quiet. I'm very quiet this year. Some kids even refer to me as the quiet kid. I usually sit in the back. I don't want to be fucking bothered by anyone. And plus, it's not even like I really like most of the kids in my high school anyway. Most of them are fucking annoying. They act retarded, the typical shit you get in high school with a lot of students. They try to act cool and hip and, or you get some of the wannabe ghetto kids thinking they're all, they're thinking they're all bad and shit. Or the annoying fucks who think they're so funny and crack all these unfunny jokes in class, and then everyone else finds it so hilarious, but I personally don't, and I'm sure any rational person wouldn't. Also, I'm not really fond of a lot of the teachers I have this year, especially my government teacher. Oh, my government teacher. Where do I fucking begin? You know what? That's a topic for a completely separate video because there's just so much shit that I want to say about the guy that I just don't feel like getting into here right now. And plus, I already made a rant on him, actually. He was my history teacher back in 9th grade. I hated him in 9th grade, and I really hate him now. Oh. He's one of those teachers where, if one of the students pisses him off and bugs him and disrupts the class, he punishes the whole class with a research paper or a really tedious and long assignment. Even though, most of the other class didn't do shit, and, he should probably just punish those who are actually disrupting the class. But no, he punishes the whole class because that makes a whole lot of sense, right? So at this point, I am just so ready to leave high school. Just put this shit in the past at this point. Because I don't even like being there. I don't enjoy being in high school anymore. Usually when I'm at high school, I'm just depressed all day until I finally get home and try my best to not think about it anymore because I just so fucking hate being there. It's not like I have a problem it's not like anyone's bothering me or anything. I don't have a bullying problem or anything. I just don't like high school. It's just so unpleasant. Again, again, like I mentioned, I don't like most of the kids. I don't like a lot of my teachers. Some of them are really cool, but all in all, like some of my classes, a lot of my classes really, I just don't fucking enjoy at all. So many times when I'm walking in the hallway in between classes, I just think to myself, well, I just hate every single fucking person that's walking past me right now. And I probably shouldn't think that. I'm sure there's some good people in that school. You know what? Actually, there are. You know, again, again, like I said, I have a few friends that I talk to, not too much and not too often, because there are some classes where I have no one to talk to. But still, there's still some decent people in that school, but still, I just can't help but fucking resent everyone who's walking past me, because again, I don't like most of the people in my school. So anyways, to anyone who's watching this and is either already on summer vacation or already done with high school, I envy you so fucking much. I already know some people watching this are going to be like, haha, you're still in school, I'm on summer vacation, or I'm already done with high school, so fuck you, get fucked, and it sucks for you to still be in high school right now. And to that I say, I actually don't have anything to say in response because, well, usually I would say, well, I go back in September and you go back in August, so get fucked, but I actually start high school, I actually start college in August, so I don't really have anything to say in response. I'm just severely jealous of you. That's all I have to say about that. And also, I kind of sort of failed my math placement exam at my college like a month ago, so I kind of sort of have to take a math course during the summer, so I'm not really going to have a summer vacation at all. I didn't even have to take the English one, though. They saw my English grades, and they're like, oh, you clearly excel at English, so you don't need to take our English placement exam, so that was cool, I guess. But of course, math is my big weakness, so I have to take a math course over the summer. And you know what? It doesn't even bother me all that much. It's not like I do much with my summers anyway. I don't care. I don't really care that I'm not going to really have a summer vacation this year, because why should I? I don't fucking care all that much. Anyways, moving away from that. You know, I don't even know how I'll feel when I actually graduate from high school, you know. Obviously, I'll be happy that it's over, but then again, I might feel just apathetic, you know, just empty about it. Not empty in the way that, oh no, this big void is not going to be filled in my life because I'm not in high school anymore. No, I'm just not going to really feel much when I leave, more than likely. I don't know. I don't know if I really feel anything when I actually graduate, to be honest. But I know one thing's for sure. I'm more than likely not going to miss high school. Who knows, maybe in years from now I'll miss high school, but currently, and shortly after I leave high school, I am pretty sure I am not going to miss it one bit, and I'm definitely not going to visit my high school. There have been some seniors from previous years that are visiting. I'm not going to be one of those, more than likely, because I just want to put that shit in the past now. But anyways, this was just me venting about how much I hate high school now, and how much I think it sucks, and how much I'm just looking forward to high school ending at this point. There really wasn't much of a point to this video other than me just venting frustrations, but you know what, whatever. I like doing these kind of videos every once in a while because they're cathartic. I like letting the shit off my chest, and you know, these videos can be very therapeutic, and I'm sure a lot of you can relate to this, whether you're still in high school or have already graduated and hated your high school years when you were in high school, whatever. But anyways, that's all I have to say. Bye-bye.